Hello, I'm Greg Callaghan from the Weekend Australian magazine. Last year, Claudia Karvan took home the Most Outstanding Actress Award at the Logies. It was her third Logie. Now Claudia has one of the top-rating shows on Foxtel, Spirited. It's about to enter its second season. Welcome, Claudia.
Hello.
Congratulations on Spirited, entering its second season.
Yes, thank you.
It's quite a thing to co-create, co-produce and act in your own TV show. Not many actors have that level of creative control. How would you describe Spirited? I sort of think of it as an adult ghost comedy, but how would you sum it up?
Yeah, I think someone had a lovely term which was a melanchomedy, because it's got this kind of lovely melancholic tone that wraps around the kind of, it almost goes to pratfall comedy. I think our last episode goes from like a Judd Apatow to a Ken Loach. So we cross a lot of different genres. Then we hit a bit of sci-fi in a couple of episodes. So yeah, I'd describe it as an escapist show that it is heartwarming and it's funny, but it also still tackles very kind of powerful ideas like unrequited love, which is probably one of the most painful experiences anyone could go through, and mortality, really, and the legacy of, you know, what do you leave behind with what you did with your life.
Now, your beginning as an actor was at 7 or 8, and I believe Jackie Weaver spotted you on stage and said you were a very talented little girl.
Yeah, I went to Glenmore Road Public School. She must have had her son there. And yeah, I do remember her being very supportive, chasing my mum out through the playground going, "You were good, she was very, very good, she was really good." She's an incredibly enthusiastic woman, so maybe she was just being polite. But yeah, I think it's interesting as a producer now, having employed lots of young actors, it is interesting seeing what is naturally there. And it did make me think that, you know, a lot of luck is involved and was involved in my career, but obviously I had some sort of, I don't know, a knack for it or something from an early age.
Now, there's a scene in the first season of Spirited where your character, Susie Darling, is sitting at the table and Henry's son is there. And there's a very big surprise. And what I love about the show is there's lots of little surprises like that.
Hello, sweetheart. How was Rita?
Good. We watched some cartoons. She laughed twice. And cried once.
Oh. I think you need to resolve the memory of your dad. Just find a way to let the pain go. I know it's hard to hear.
But Dad's at Elvis's party.
Verity, I'm just speaking to our guest, Adrian. Okay?
Mum, who's Adrian?
He's my long-lost son, come to tell me what a shithead I've been.
Oh, is Adrian coming over tonight?
Oh. What, you're dead?
Yes, Daddy. I'm dead.
Can you recall shooting that scene and how you put it together?
Oh, utterly, yeah. I think Jacqueline Persky is just the queen of the rug pull. She, you know, it was her idea for Lou, my character's daughter in Love My Way, to die. She's very good at just pushing the idea to its limits and turning it on its head. And in that film, in that scene, it was shot by a director called Daniel Nettheim, and he covered it so beautifully, so that when we got into the post-production, into the edit room, he was able to tell the revelation of that moment so eloquently. It just gave me goosebumps every time I watched it. It's kind of horrifying and fantastic, and such a difficult thing to do. Marika Hardy wrote that episode with Jacqueline, and it was a real game of tricks. It was a house of cards. It's great fun. It's good fun.
Now, another House of Cards, in season 2, there is a scene where Susie Darling, your character, is confronted by her ex-husband, who is confronting her about her imaginary friends, and she's actually surrounded by all these ghosts.
Thank God.
Take a look at that. You, recognise that man?
Yes. It's you.
What?
Well, it looks like you. Are you in trouble? It's a police identical picture, isn't it?
All for me and Steve's love child.
Supposed to be my spirit guide.
Oh.
The man I saw when I died here.
Does it require quite a few takes to do a complicated scene like that?
Yeah, well, that's when you get to the grind. But it's interesting, those kind of scenes, because a show that's ostensibly about ghosts and dentists and love suddenly can, in that moment, turn into, well, is it about madness? Is it about sanity? Is it about schizophrenia? And I love that about the show, that it can kind of take on all those different layers.
Now, a quirky thing about you, I believe you have a little jewellery box, and you've put your children's first teeth in that
Don't
little
tell them. They think the tooth fairy took them.
Oh, I'm sorry, this is a serious spoiler alert then.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, I have. I've kept my children's teeth. Well, what else do you do with them? You can't throw them in the bin.
I think it's very sweet.
And I also used to save my eyelashes, because I was very pedantic about, making the wish. Do you make a wish when you get an eyelash? Blow it and make a wish?
No, I think that must be a girl thing.
Oh, that's a girl thing.
Yeah.
And I guess I was at a point where I was like, I've really got nothing to wish for, so I'll just save. I don't do it anymore, but I used to wake up in the morning and put them in this beautiful little Indian jewellery box that looks like a lot of stacked up rupiah coins that a friend of mine gave me, who's since died very sadly. So, yeah, it's a special box.
True or false, you once beat Tom Cruise in a limbo competition?
True. True. What was it? I came like tied with Simon Baker and Justine Clark, my best friend Justine. Yeah, all three of us won. So he may do his own stunts, but he's not that flexible. He's probably
I'm
a lot
really
better
glad
now.
you said that.